Cancer, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-June 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. And we're going to get it going immediately with a couple of oracle cards, just so we could take a little temperature gauge of the energies before we fully get underway. So my God, Spirit Team, please connect me to the beautiful Cancer Collective. What's going on in mid-June? We're getting close to Cancer season, actually. And we're going to look at these super quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus spread with the Starseed Oracle to see what it is you might need to hear from the universe. So we have a lot of stuff going on here for you, Cancer. Oh my God, what's going on? So yeah, here we go. So the realm of emotion is still showing up for you here with this first card. Strong femininity with the second. Empress type figure. I like it. Now, before we fully break into this, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the June subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Now, this first card, you see the woman, she's in that lake with the swans, and I do believe that this card could mean a few different things. She's immersed in the water, and last week, and when I talk about last week's reading, you'll see why. The emotions could be running a little stronger than usual. But this is absolutely somebody not trying to make any waves. Notice that she's trying to blend in with these other figures around her. So someone might be trying to avoid issues with you. Maybe you're trying to avoid issues in general. But that's what we have here. It could also be groups of people, like group dynamics being important. This second oracle card, though, I love it. Notice she has that tree of life tattooed on her back. She's surrounded by the nature, the abundance, the beauty. Very similar to the Empress card. So this could be a card of possible blessings coming your way. But I absolutely want to say that with both of these cards taking place in a lush nature setting, that if you do expose yourself to some nature, hiking, whatever it might be, that this could be very good for your soul in this time. So we're going to keep it moving. Okay, and I'm a big believer in that, of spending a little time in nature to clear out those energies, right? Clear the things we carry. But we're going to start you off here with 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we're going to intuitively clarify. So let's shuffle it up one time. What's going on with Cancer? Guys in the Spirit Team. And last week's reading was titled An Emotional Message. There were cups all over the place last week. And we're going to see if that's still persisting. It's showing up here in the first oracle card, but I want to see if it's showing up throughout the whole reading. But as you know, these readings and energies in general do shift from day to day, minute to minute, second to second. But sometimes we do get themes. Whoa, we have the Tower here. Okay. All right, well, don't get nervous just yet, because I'm an optimist and I don't believe every tower is bad. We just have to see what comes up after. We have the 7 of Swords. Okay, yeah, we're going to have some warnings here, okay? Let's get one more going. Wow, the Sun card. We have such a mixed bag of energy and super powerful stuff here. I just want to say that out of all the readings I've done this weekend, this one feels very, almost overwhelming to me energetically. Now, I'm not saying that's necessarily bad, but we're going to talk about these different energies. I'll tell you some of the classical meanings. Then we'll get the intuitive stuff going, because that's really what I want to get to. But in position number 1, we have the Tower. In this spread itself, we have 2 big cards of revelation, things being made known. And I know that's been showing up for you sporadically in past weeks, but the Tower could be any sort of shakeup, whether it's something that you're going through right now, or it's something from the past where the foundation is shattered, where there's just a shakeup or a surprise. Not every surprise and shakeup is bad, though, so this could be a good one. Revelation, surprise, shock. These are the types of energies we think of. Very powerful, strong, and fast as well. Big movement. And we're going to have to clarify to see what that Tower could be about. But something is raising my eyebrow, my friends, with the 7 of Swords right, like smack dab in the center, especially with the Sun right next to it as well. Those energies of revelation coming in heavy. But the 7 of Swords is all about someone doing things in the shadows. You see the imagery there. It's the energy of people doing sneaky things, underhanded things. This is kind of like a sneak thief in a sense, but it could just be a mystery of some kind, something hidden. Okay, I'm not going to take the extreme pessimistic route, but there might be certain things going on around you where you don't know all the details of it. Okay, that's a big thing here. So we're going to keep it moving. The silver lining that we have before we start clarifying is that we have the Sun on the back, the most positive tarot card in the whole entire deck. So whatever this choppiness could be up in the front, we have the silver lining here. Once again, and I'm just going to keep giving that other message as well, that we have this energy of something being made clear, something being made known, especially with how these look. Like this guy is here in the dead of night, and then guess what? The sun rises and illuminates everything. That's kind of how that's feeling to me. Aside from that, this is the energy of blessings, the gift from the universe, truth, okay? Beautiful spirituality, warmth, love. The sun is just a great card. So there is a good silver lining here at the back end if we're not going with the revelation type message. But we're going to dive deeper now, my friends. We're going to jump in and clarify. So let's shuffle it up one time here for Cancer with the very interesting spread this week. Let's shuffle it up. And this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research if you'd like, or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, all readings are about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. So let's see what's up with this tower. Why is the tower here for Cancer? Been seeing a few towers for you in the recent past. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is absolutely somebody holding on to a grudge. I don't want to say that, but that's just how it hit me right in the beginning. The Four of Pentacles is somebody holding on to something. Okay, yes, it could be things stabilizing. So if we're taking the extreme optimism route, this could be things settling down after a tower. That's one. But this is somebody that will forgive but will not forget. That's the type of energy this is giving me, like somebody is holding on to something, whether that's mentally or emotionally. This is strong, okay? And it could even be like after a tower moment, not really giving your energy or speaking to someone as well. So we have a few different things here. Still, that energy of shock and awe and surprise are still there. But if it's an old tower, if you've been through a tower moment in recent months, whoever was also part of this tower, not letting it go, all right? We're going to go in on the Seven of Swords, though, see what that's about. We'll take the optimistic route, too, and say maybe it's just things stabilizing. So why is the Seven of Swords here? Quick, Hierophant. Yeah, so we're getting that stabilization here in the bottom, because both of the cards that we have clarifying on the bottom are extremely stable and grounded. So once again, I will tell you that if you're going through a crazy time or whatever it might be that you're doing, there could be good stability coming. Now, some of you might have a sneaky little earth sign that you're dealing with, specifically a Taurus. This does talk about somebody being within the rules. I do get the energy of somebody around you might be breaking the rules, crossing over certain lines that you might want to watch out for. Still, the same themes that we've been getting throughout of possible things being made known to you, secrets being like unexpected things as well. But yeah, somebody might be pushing their luck, because the Hierophant to me, aside from spirituality, aside from long-term relationships, marriages, things like that, is somebody that works within the box, works within the confines of the rules. And with this Seven of Swords, this is someone really pushing their luck, really stepping over those lines. So this is something to really beware of. There are warnings here within this whole thing, like some pretty serious ones it could be. And you know I'm very optimistic in my style, but keep your head on a swivel in this time. We're going to go in on the sun. We're going to see if my optimism pays off here. So why is the sun here? I'll give you a quick recap before we get your bonus spread. So why is the sun here? And of course, these cards could mean other things, so you could do more research if you'd like. Why is the sun here for Cancer? Thank you. All right. So once again, we're seeing a big sweeping theme throughout this whole thing. We have the Knight of Pentacles underneath the sun. I like that. Very slow and steady, very methodical, detail-oriented. And the first intuitive thing it's making me feel is that, like, you might learn the nitty-gritty details about something, especially if we're going with that revealing or things being made known to you type of energy. You might get the nitty-gritty details, because this guy is all about those fine details, for real. Aside from that, all the clarifiers, if you look down in the box, they're all earth. They're all earth-based, tethered. So whatever happened in the past, whatever's happening in this top row, you can expect things to settle down, okay? Big time. With the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, those are all planted, okay? But yeah, this feels all right. I'm going to give you a quick recap before we get the bonus spread. In the first position, we have the Tower clarified by the Four of Pentacles. This could be someone holding some sort of grudge. or things stabilizing, as I already said. If you've been through a past tower in recent months, whoever you went through that tower with has not quite let it go. Maybe there's something you're not quite letting go at this point, which is fine. I'm not coming at you sideways, I promise. In the center, we have the Seven of Swords with the Hierophant. Someone trying to test boundaries, right? Somebody stepping outside the rules a little bit. So it's something to be aware of. But we also have the revelation shining throughout this whole thing, things being made known. On the back end, we have the Sun with the Knight of Pentacles, finding out nitty-gritty details or things turning out better than you think and stabilizing. So we have a whole mixed bag of things going here, Cancer. We're going to get your bonus spread out, though, see what it is you might need to hear from the universe. So, my God, Spirit Team, what's going on with Cancer? What do you need to tell them, please? After a reading like that, we had all sorts of stuff going on. Okay, and I like using this optimistic deck because it's just always good to end a reading off that way. And I'll give you the intuitive feelings and the literal breath of the cosmos. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's clear some space here real quick. This first card, Breath of the Cosmos, is all about creation to me. So I do like it. Okay, and I'll tell you why momentarily. You really might want to watch your manifesting powers in this time because you could be creating things even if you don't realize it. And there we have it. Your life is a canvas. So just as I was saying, the same energy shows up. It's kind of like a double down to me. Both of these oracle cards are about creating. So what it is you might need to hear from the universe on an intuitive sense is that you might really need to hear, even if you know, that you really do create your own reality. You have a hand in certain situations that you get into. Okay, not everything that happens to you is of your own doing, but know that you really do have full control of whatever direction it is you're going in life. And Breath of the Cosmos is all about that creation to me. The literal meaning says, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And we've been seeing fine details showing up throughout the reading as well. So it's good to know and important to remember that we can't control every single little thing that happens in our lives. Sometimes we just got to release the wheel. All right. Now, your life as a canvas is beautiful. The imagery of it is beautiful. The energy of it is beautiful, and that we create our reality. You know, your mind could be heaven or your mind could be a prison, depending on how you look at things. The literal meaning says artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So know what it is you're bringing into your life. Know what it is you're creating. Or you could really express yourself emotionally through the arts, and that could be beneficial for you if you're struggling to deal with things. So Cancer, that's what I have for you. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the June subscriber surprise. For the June subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, gorgeous Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's only 2 simple things as usual. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are by now. And second, let me know down in the comments your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you don't know them all, just tell me which ones you do know down there. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, I will announce the winners in my community tab as usual. And I'll start you off. My sun sign is Aries. My moon is Scorpio. And my rising is Pisces. So my friends, thank you so much for spending time with me. And I'll see you next time.